Wow. In a strange turn of events, mainstream media now has to admit that the Marvels is dead. And it is dead. It's expected, as they say here, to do 140 million global opening. That's awful. That's really bad. Now, what I do find comical about this, though, is they actually highlight what I would say was a targeted campaign in an effort to generate hype. And I'll get to that, because they do this very often. So they even say here's something we don't see often. Opening projections plummeting for a Marvel Studios movie. Wrong. They actually haven't plummeted. They were raised, and then they dropped. But they're in line with their initial projections, and this is why I say a targeted campaign. Because what we often see from these movies is that what can be considered relatively true to life numbers get released. And they're like, long-range projections are bad. And they kind of float the market with that. And they're like, oh, actually, they've gone up. Oh, actually, they've gone up again. Yeah, they haven't, have they? So they say this, their latest sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel, The Marvels, which is, well, again, hilariously, they note it here. It's a sequel to WandaVision and Ms. Marvel. Ugh, really? No one cared about those things, by and large. Has seen its weekend forecast collapse from 75 million to 80 million 3 weeks ago to around 60 million stateside. To around $60 million stateside. Now that's funny because originally, and they even note it here, some tracking services such as Quorum have lowered their estimates to 50. It was originally 30 to 50. You raging. Yeah. It was originally 30 to 50. Come on. So it's not that they've lowered it, it's that they artificially inflated it to try to create hype. I think, anyway, personally. In my opinion. I've got to do these things, haven't I? Now, what they kind of note here that is funny is this here. That's a domestic opening that low. Puts the $200 million production in the... it was more than that. What? We've had this number revealed. It was... Oh my fucking god. Deadline. We know what the number is for this. It's somewhere in the region of $270-300 million. Are you insane? 200 million. Right, okay, sure, whatever. But they say it puts it in the neighbourhood of Ant-Man. 57.2 million. It's the first Ant-Man. And lower than Marvel's Eternals, which did 71.2. This does... I mean, that's funny, because they did Eternals, released that movie, and then they immediately just parked all of that. It's like, no shit, that's not working. We need to just bin that off. But you can't really bin these people off, can you? Oh, very funny. So overseas projections for the sequel sits at $80 million, putting the global start. And this is on best projections, by the way. Best projections put at $140 million, which is lower than the worldwide debuts of Eternals, 160 million. And and this is what's even funnier. And the theatrical day and date movie Black Widow, which is 148 million. That is hilarious. That is absolute gold. They say we're cautious that international could come in lower. Yeah, you bet it will. Holy shit. So they think that this movie will be is less desirable than a movie people are getting for free. Ah, so funny. So funny. Less people will go out and watch the Marvels than a film people could go and stay inside and watch for free. Yeah, that's gold. That's so funny. So currently pre-sales for the Marvels are just north of $5 million. Oh, bloody shit. Which are on par with The Flash and that movie. did $55 million opening weekend. $5 million pre-sales. Literally, you go online, look any tickets now for this. You get your pick. You better choose anywhere in the theatre, literally anywhere you want. So I think that Marvel bubble has burst for sure. They even say this again, campaign. They're really trying, bless their hearts. But even, well, just as an FYI, they say the worry is that if previews, which start Thursday at 3 p.m, come in north of $6 million, the Marvel's weekend will crater to $40 million. Fuck me. Also, literally on par with what it was projected initially then. Yeah, got it. But in desperation, Kevin Feige freaking the hell out. In a Hail Mary last night, Marvel dropped the final trailer, trying to connect the Marvels back to the greater Avengers canon and stunning a cameo in by everyone's favourite actor and character in Marvel, didn't you know? Tessa Thompson's Valkyrie. Because everyone wants to watch a butch, bisexual, black woman tell men what to do. Yeah. Fuck is this, honestly? It's like anything they could possibly do to make people, their main audience, which is men, not want to watch this movie, they've done. Men are their predominant audience. And you've just turned everyone off to it. The only way you'd get people to want to watch this movie now is get Brie Larson with her tits hanging out. That is honestly it. That's the only way you'd get people. But even then, that doesn't really work when people are put off so much by the actors behind the characters now. I mean, what was that Jennifer Lawrence movie where she was like, I hadn't done a full nude scene? You know, that didn't save her movie, did it? No. Then they say this. So what's going on? Yes. Blame the actors' strike. No. And Disney's hands being tied when it comes to fully screaming this movie to the sky. No. But at the same time, there wasn't any outdoor signage for this movie at San Diego Comic-Con. So how to tell the core fan base this is an event? What? You didn't have to do that for other movies. What are you on about? But also, people are wise about that now as well. Telling people they must see this movie. No, mate. No thanks. But more so than that, Marvel fans get the sense that this movie isn't a hardcore must-see like the first movie. No, we were told that, and then... not that I'm a hardcore Marvel fan, by the way, but people were told you must watch it because it was wedged between two movies. And people are checked out from that now. They know that was a lie. Yeah, not good. Right now, guys 18 to 34 are lacking. That's not a good sign when it comes to a Marvel pick. Yeah. They're your audience. Didn't you know? You need to please us. That's the real patriarchy right there. We make or break movies, motherfucker. Because we've got disposable cash.